All right, we're just about a week away from the first day of school. And to get ready for the school year, teachers are getting ready as well. In the West Ada School District, for example, they're getting ready by being required to watch several training videos through a program called Vector. It's on their district website, and it makes clear all employees must watch these videos and read the policies within 30 days of the start of their contract. Well, one of those videos about English learners' compliance contains a certain curious graphic. That's how the training video begins. So I'm sure you noticed that image in the lower right-hand corner, the raised hands of various skin tones with hearts in their palms. For those who have followed our coverage of the Everyone is Welcome Here poster and how the West Ada School District handled that, well, that image might look a little familiar. In fact, it's used 4 different times during that training video.
By communicating and collaborating with EL department personnel, instruction for English learners falls under federal programs. If you cannot find what you need.
There's all 4 examples. So you might remember, we were told, well, we weren't because we weren't granted a chance to interview anyone with the West Ada School District, but back in March, the district spokesperson told the Idaho Statesman the district's issue with middle school teacher Sarah Inama's inclusive poster wasn't its message of everyone is welcome here, just the imagery of the different colors in the word everyone and the hands with the different skin tones. Days later, the district's chief academic officer said this on a local podcast.
If there was a poster that just said everyone is welcome here, black background, white words, do you think the team would have objected to that?
I don't think the team would have. And I say that because those exist in our schools.
I was going to say, you have things that are almost identical to this. They just don't have multicoloring, and then they don't have the hands that obviously are different shades of skin tone, right? Ranging from white all the way to black.
Yeah.
So
the text by itself doesn't allow for interpretation. The text by itself communicates a message. Now, it's important to act that way at the same time, but we want to make sure that the interpretation of the visual images, that's the issue that exists here.
The interpretation of the visual images, that's the issue that exists. Even the state's attorney general, in an op-ed to justify him calling the Everyone is Welcome Here poster a violation of state law, well, AG Raul Labrador said he called the poster a signal of adherence to diversity, equity, and inclusion, saying, quote, rainbow colors and progressive symbols accompanying these messages make their political purpose unmistakable. This federal programs training video has been used by the district since 2022. So we reached out to West Ada today to ask how an Everyone is Welcome Here poster is illegal and not allowed, and yet current training videos can contain virtually the same image as you see there. That's what they look like together. What's the difference between these 2 images? Well, according to the West Ada School District, nothing. They say both are a violation of House Bill 41. That'd be the flags in schools law that went into effect on July 1st. We were told they are in the process of replacing that logo from circulation to maintain compliance with the new state law. They told us today the former logo, the one you see with the hands and stuff, that was widely used, they're in the process of replacing it, and it's ongoing. And it will be replaced in the video that we referenced with the new logo, which is basically just a recycled logo from the West Ada Education Foundation, who, by the way, on their website, under the About Us tab, has a picture of a rainbow-colored heart. So we'll see how long that lasts there. I know they're not connected, but still. Bottom line, it won't be long before West Ada students and now teachers will no longer be subjected to hands of various skin tones or palms with hearts or colored lettering that resemble any sort of rainbow.